So guys, the federal government has replied Oyo government when they return the bags of rice given to them to share as palliatives. Federal government replies Oyo state governor, saying they are not bad. It is just the color, Sadia Umar Farouk says. Record that Oyo authorities on Friday said it will return bags of rice received from the national after discovering it is on readiness. Three trailer a lot of rice containing about 1,800 bags were sent to the state by the national, but they are now said to be infested with weevils and unfit for human consumption. The Oyo government, however, said it would expect another round of replacement for the bad rice. Disgusted that the federal government could send rotten moldy rice in southwest as a part of their so-called policies, are they doing the identical to northern states? I gather all the southwest governors sent the rice back, but only Seyi Makinde was bold enough to let the planet know what happened. I commend him. The National on Monday assured that each of the rice distributed to states were certified suited for human consumption. The Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Social Development and Disaster Management, Ajiya Sadia Farouk, stated this while addressing newsmen in Abuja today. Farouk claimed that the rice was assessed by the National Agency for Food, Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, before they were sent out. According to her, we all know if we keep rice or grain, it's sure to change color, but that doesn't mean it's unfit for human consumption. The governor of Oyo State, Seyi Makinde, had accused the national of sending contaminated rice to the state. Makinde sent back 3 trailers, a lot of rice containing about 1,800 bags. So guys, this is what this woman is saying. In the recent, from the rice you guys are seeing, those picture of those rice, as human being, you will see this kind of a thing and you will go ahead and eat it. That means they are even indicting the NAFDAC, because NAFDAC cannot see this kind of rice. Apart from what the DJ custom said, Ali Ahmed, that those rice are not good for human consumption. That was why they seized them, that everybody should patronize local made rice. That was what they told us, and they seized them from smugglers, that because the smugglers wanted to kill Nigerians, and they kept that rice. And we don't even know why they didn't throw those rice away. They had to wait. I don't know what they were waiting for, because at times the people would just like, what were they waiting for? They were just waiting for a time to come so that they will share it to people. Then the people start praising them, oh, that they have the interest of people at heart. And that's why you see that people don't even trust this government. Most of the time people always like, oh, people are always complaining, what do Nigerians want? Recently they are talking about a subsidy remover, and some people are still talking about, oh, bringing some points or bringing some reason why, or criticizing the whole thing. And some people are coming out, oh, you were clamoring for removal of a subsidy remover. Now they have removed it. You are still complaining because you don't trust these people. They seized those bags of rice because they felt that they were not good for human consumption. Now you are giving it as palliative so that people will clap for you. From the pictures you are seeing on the screen, can you of a fact say that human being, if you really love yourself, like this Farouk woman, can she see this kind of rice and you will be comfortable and say people should go ahead and eat it? Can she eat this kind of rice that it will change colors? Me, I've never seen rice that will keep at home that will change color. Unless if it change color, maybe you must have kept it for a very long time. Maybe you are not at home, and once you come back, you must throw it away. With this kind of rice that we are seeing here, is this not wickedness? When you talk about this, it will be as if somebody is just trying to insult them. She said, it is expected, not that they are not fit for human consumption. This kind of rice, people should fear God, though. Can she eat this kind of rice? If somebody brings it to her in the first place with her level, will she eat it? Will she even give her dogs this kind of rice because they are telling us what is not? Saying NAFDAC approved it, they checked it. Don't we know that corruption is all over the place? If Seyi Makinde had not rejected this rights, other governors, they have taken it and they didn't say anything. Maybe they must have seen it. They like what we heard, that even Lagos State, has been throwing their own, the bad ones, into lagoon. So with this kind of rice, with this color, even some parts will be good. Then you want to sieve some parts. If some parts are not good, definitely everything is bad. You kept them for a very long time and you are telling us so that it is advisable. Nobody in his right senses, you go to the market and buy this kind of rice and you will sell it to people. Won't they return it? These people do not have shame. Oh. They do not just have shame, no matter how little you might even see it. Someone says, the picture of that rice I am seeing, hey, if you dare eat it, you will surely get COVID 2020. Oh my goodness. In fact, it's appalling. When you see this kind of rice or even some maybe gari or whatever, you will throw it away. So this woman is saying people should go ahead and eat this kind of a thing. My goodness. I think some people need to be sued with this kind of a thing. Whether the federal government needs to be sued for giving people this kind of a thing. You are telling us that NAFDAC accepted or they assess it and they confirm it's okay. Hey. Some say the main reason you seize the rice, it's not good for consumption. Why are you now dashing it out as palliative? Let those who have conscience answer these questions. What was your reason of seizing this rice in the first place? Let her take it to her house and eat. This woman is a dung. Please give her same rice to cook in her house if not bad. But when my brothers carry it from Cotonou, it's not good. Then government went to give people the same rice. This government, very, very wicked and barbaric. We don't have good leaders in Nigeria. How could someone say this rice is colored one? It's okay. Hey, we want rice. We know. Take this one to your people who know how to eat it. Wicked leaders. Very mad people. This color of rice you and your family is in your house. Is this the kind of rice you use in your house? Will she eat this kind of a thing? You can imagine, even dog, you can't even give a dog this kind of a thing. Please, which one is colored rice grain apart from white? I don't just understand though. Let them take it to their house and eat it if it is not bad. Simple. We are not Amajiris that feast on anything. We also deserve the best, the original rice and not the colored ones. We don't want to die prematurely. Someone says this woman is not serious. Why can't get the rice and make a stew with it and give your entire family to eat? But 2 years ago, when the rice was imported, they seized it and advised Nigerians not to eat it, but it caused the rice, because the rice is poisoned. Disaster woman, go cook it for your family. Rice is assumed to be white. When it has a color, it means it has suffered oxidation resulting in toxicity. Please let us ask the Asian countries like Japan, China, and Philippines. Okay, forget about the color. Go and cook for your children. Ajia Sadia, Minister for Public Liar. Remember that it's every soul will taste death. You can imagine telling us it is normal. That does not mean that it is bad. That does not mean you cannot eat it. That does not mean it is not going to be good for your health with this kind of rice. Abba, why are these people so heartless like this? Because you want to this kind of rice. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I thank God that they are saying, okay, they thank God they are not even saying that they made it up. Though some people just went to go and bring another rice. I think there was somebody that said the same thing in Ogun State. And immediately, I think maybe that they arrested the person. They say, the person was carrying fake news. Is it not happening now? You know one thing, people are supposed to revisit that matter. But you know what? Because we are always overwhelmed with problems, one problem after the other. After one problem, we will leave that, another one will come. The ones we've been talking about, we'll leave that one and we'll continue to follow other ones. I think the federal government should be sued. Federal government needs to be sued with this kind of a thing, and telling us that NAFDAC approved this kind of a thing is very, very pathetic. Very, very pathetic. This kind of rice, haba. They think everybody is just like that. Thank God for Seyi Makinde, whether he's playing politics or not, but at least he has been able to come out boldly to say this rice you give to us, we cannot accept it. We cannot give it to our people. Let there be something. They will be, I don't know how to put it. They will be contradicting themselves, whether they are politicians, whether they are PDP, whether they are APC. God will continue to expose them. If ordinary people, have made video on this, they will say, oh, people are just carrying fake news, they are making it up. They never did it, because the government of those particular states will never say anything. Whether the governor, they will never say anything. But now this one is coming now. Everybody now knows. You can imagine telling us a NAFDAC accepted it. Oh, it's normal. It can change color. Then even if it changes color, then you can now eat it. It's pure wickedness. These people don't know what they are doing. So guys, what do you think? Let's have your comments and your opinion in the comment section.